Power365 Power FM.
Tune in for the rhythms that make you feel alive. And get ready to power up your day every day on Power 365 Radio, broadcasting from the city of Ibadan. Follow us for top-notch news and entertainment updates. Don't miss a thing. So, pick up your phone and follow us on Facebook at Power 365 FM, Instagram at Power365_FM. Power 365 Radio, your number one online Southwest radio. This is Power 365 Radio. Get ready to experience dynamic energy and professionalism. At Power 365 Radio, we pride ourselves on being your go-to source for authentic news and insight. Be it breaking news, thought-provoking discussions, we are your number one online radio station in Southwest Nigeria. We are dedicated to delivering
Good morning and welcome to yet another interesting edition of Newspaper Review on Power 365 FM. In case you are just joining us, this is Power 365 FM, your number one online radio. And also, please in case you are just joining us, you can follow us on all our social media and on Facebook at Power 365 FM, on YouTube at Power 365 FM, and for the TikTok lovers at Power 365 Online Radios, where to watch us and listen to us live and direct. Okay, let me start first with headlines that I have this morning before we go to the news in details. 10 Nigerian stars to watch out for in the 2024-2025 UEFA Europa League. Okay, that's for the sports scene. NYSC boss want skill acquisition in NDA curriculum. Abia governor urged monarch to preserve Southeast cultural heritage. Edopo's NBA raises concern about vote buying apathy. And also Lagbaja decrees drug abuse among soldiers fighting terrorists. Edo APC dismiss pool fraud, police recover stolen BVAS. Banditry, Zamfara governor report defense a minister to NSA. And on business this morning, federal government explained minimum wage July 29 pay back pay rather, and CBN sells $9.9 billion naira to weekends 1,670 naira per dollar. Still to come is the news indeed. Stay tuned. NYSC boss wants skill acquisitions in NDA curriculum. The Brigadier General Yusuf Ahmed has urged the Nigerian Defense Academy to incorporate skills acquisition and entrepreneurship program into its curriculum. He made the recommendation at the NDA 22nd convocation lecture in honor of the graduating cadet of 71 regular course and postgraduate students on Tuesday in Kaduna. The news agency of Nigeria reports that the title of the lecture was NYSC and Skills Acquisition for Youth Development in Nigeria, National Security. Ahmed said the integration is crucial as the NYSC will be ready. Abia Governor urged monarch to preserve Southeast cultural heritage. Abia State Governor Alex Oti has urged traditional rulers across the Southeast to be at the forefront of promoting and preserving the rich cultural heritage of the people. Oti spoke on Tuesday while declaring open a one-day meeting of the Southeast traditional rulers come to head in Umuahia, the state capital. He described culture as an identity that defines a people. The governor, who frowned at the infighting leading to the destruction of families' ties and relationship in an effort to emerge as a traditional ruler in some kingdoms, cited the Obi of Onitsha Igwe Inemechi Achebe as an example of what a monarch should be. While describing power as a transient, Oti said that he sees power as an opportunity to show stewardship, calling on the people to hold those in authority accountable. According to him, the leadership in Abia State under his administration is seen as stewardship and he is delivering services to the people without self-aggrandizement. Can pick up a copy of the Punch and further details on that as Abia Governor Hoy's monarch to preserve Southeast cultural heritage. Edopo NBA raises concern over vote buying apathy. The Nigerian Bar Association has released its findings on the Edo State governorship election held last Saturday, raising concern over low voter turnout and the influence of money. According to Punch Online reports that the Independent National Electoral Commission on Sunday declared Monday Kweholo of the All Progressive Congress as the winner of the election. According to the returning officer for the election, Prof. Farouk Kuta, Okeholo pulled 291,667 votes to defeat his closest challenger, the candidate of the PDP, Uzie Ihudalo, who scored 247,274 votes. He also stated that the candidate of the Labour Party, Olumide Akpata, came a distant third. According to the reports jointly signed by the leader of NBA Election Working Group, Bolatumi Animashao, and the General Secretary Mobolaji Ojibara, the team monitored the poll across all the polling units in the state. In the report released on Monday, the NBA said the monitoring team observed that voting materials and officials arrived late in many polling units, particularly within Benin City, the state capital. The organization also said the team deployed by the President Afam Osigwe observed that in a few polling units, neither HINEC personnel nor electoral materials were deployed. You can pick up a copy of the Punch separately for the details on that as the Dopus NBA raises concern over votes buying aperte. Lagbaja decrees drug abuse among soldiers fighting terrorists. The Chief of Staff, Lieutenant General Tarid Lagbaja, on Tuesday decreed what he described as rising cases of drug abuse among soldiers deployed in the various theaters of operation. The COS raised the concern in Sokoto while declaring open a day seminar on warriors ethos with the team optimizing warrior ethos in the Nigerian Army. A pinnacle for operation effectiveness organized by the Department of Army Transmission and Innovation, represented by the Acting General Officer Commanding 8th Division Brigadier General Ibikunle Ajose. The COS expressed the hope that the seminar would address the issue of drug abuse among soldiers, among other issues. A promise assured troops of Operation Adarin Daji in Sokoto State of continued support in the provision of needed logistics and guidance for the success of their operations. He said, I can assure you of my continued support to provide the much needed logistics and guidance required for the execution of your task. The Nigerian Army has continued to review tactics, techniques, and procedures in order to come up with both kinetic and non-kinetic strategies to defeat these challenges. I can pick up a copy of the Punch Summary for the details on that as Lagbaja decrees drug abuse among soldiers fighting terrorists. Banditry. Zamfara governor reports defense minister to NSA. The Zamfara State Governor Daud Lawa on Tuesday said the National Security Advisor No Ribadu, the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu were aware of the Minister of State for Defense Bello Matawale's alleged involvement with the banditry in the state. The governor highlighted that he had reported the minister to the NSA and the president and presented some facts to them. This is coming after Matawale is a former Zamfara government denied having ties with bandits in the state. Speaking on Channels television, Matawale, who had challenged Governor Dauda and generally Guzau retired to swear by the Holy Quran that they have no involvement in banditry ravaging the state and the entire Northwest. Matawale heard that it was baseless to accuse him of sponsoring bandits because he chose to have a dialogue with bandits as part of efforts to stop killings. He noted that other governors, including those of Niger, Sokoto, and Katsina State, has also had to engage in similar talks with bandits. Matawale, while maintaining that he was not a bandit sponsor, challenged his successor Lawa and General Gusau to swear by the Quran that they were not sponsoring bandits. You can pick up a copy of the Punches paper and read further details on that as Zamfara Governor reports Defense Minister to NSA. Federal government explained minimum wage July 29 back pay. The federal government, through the National Salaries, Income and Wages Commission, has stated that the payment of the new minimum wage will commence from July 2024. The NSIWC chairman, Opo Anta, said this during a press briefing on Tuesday in Abuja. The commission stated that this was because the date in question was when the president approved the bill after the National Assembly passed it. Development is contrary to an earlier statement by the Minister of State for Labor, Nkiru Onyegoshi, that the payment will commence on May 1, 2024. It also means that the government would only pay an arrears of 2 months only if it begins payments by the end of October. This was it announced the approved of the revision of the Consolidated Public Service Salary Structure and other salary structure. Last week, the committee and subsequent adjustment in salaries for civil servants met on Friday as regard the new minimum wage template and agreed that the effective date for implementation of the new minimum wage be set at July 29, 2024. You can pick up a copy of the Punch newspaper and read further details on that as federal government explains minimum wage July 29 back pay. And finally this morning, let's take the headlines once again. Federal government explains minimum wage July 29 back pay rather. CBN sells 9.9 billion naira as naira weakens to 1,670 naira per dollar. Preparation for 2025 appropriation bill has started coming from budget office. FTS fraud, bankman fried ex-girlfriend Carolina Lindsay jailed 2 years. NACO chairman lost mom. Airfares jumped by 25.51% in July, coming from NBS. Thank you so very much for getting us on Newspaper Review. Please do well to follow us on all our social media and on Facebook at Power FM Live on YouTube, at Power365 FM, and for the TikTok lovers at Power365 Online Radio. It's where to work and listen to us live and direct. Once again, my name is Abida from Miracle Oluwa Dam. I feel yourself a productive and fantastic day ahead.
Tune in for the rhythms that make you feel alive. And get ready to power up your day every day on Power 365 Radio, broadcasting from the city of Ibadan. Follow us for top-notch news and entertainment updates. Don't miss a thing. So, pick up your phone and follow us on Facebook at Power 365 FM. Instagram at Power365_FM. Power 365 Radio, your number one online Southwest radio.